Hey, happy Friday. It's RVDebs, and I'm here with you. It's about 5:20 in Texas time, and I hope there's a few people out there that would like to talk to me this afternoon. So let me get on my channel on my cell phone so I can keep up with y'all. Hold on. Anybody out there? Okay. There we go. Live on the air. How's everybody today? Hi, April. Welcome. I thought I would just do a little early live stream tonight and see who comes in and wants to visit. Hey, who knows? Wiley is pretty hot. Yeah. It's been warm here today, too. Hi, Doreen. Welcome, you guys. Thanks for coming in. Well, I had my hair cut, Not real thrilled because she cut this side a little bit longer than this side, but I washed it and it doesn't look too bad. Hi, Marcel, Canadian. Thank you. I was just saying I got my hair cut. I had a free gift certificate was given to me. Hi, Donna, I've never been to her before. And it was getting kind of long. I didn't want her to cut this much, but she did. Hi, Laurel. Hi, Oren. Hey, Judy. Yay, everybody's here. Yeah, so I had my hair cut and, she didn't wash my hair when she cut it. It's like, I thought that came with a haircut, but anyway, so I washed my hair today and I see though that it's definitely a little longer over here. But I'm not going to go back to her because the next thing you know, I'd have like hair up to here. I don't know where Paint Creek is, Oren. Yeah, I did actually. It is toward the long side. But it's cute and I can like put this back, although right now I'm gonna let it be the way it is. Where's Paint Creek? I don't know. It's near Haskell. That's very close. But I don't know why I've never heard it. It must be very small, like itty bitty. But anyway, yeah, that's great. I'm glad that they're coming this way. Haskell's like very close. It's like it's uh, 20 minutes country road driving, 25 minutes, right around there. Nothing's real close. Although Monday's close. Monday's like 12, I think it's 11 miles or 12 miles. Marcel said my hair looks thicker. Yeah, well, after I washed it, because when she cut it, I had washed it the day before, and she just cut it. And you need clean hair to really see your haircut. But it's okay. So anyway, yeah, this is like the first time I used a flat iron, and it's all right. He's the new principal at the school in that town or in Haskell. How are things going for me? Things are going pretty good. Today, Kathy was watching Chase. He's the 10-year-old. So I took both of them out, and we went to Dairy Queen, and we all had blizzards. And he had to come in my house. Please let me come in your RV. I love being in there with you. I really love you. So he came in here and visited for a little while, and he kept, let's do a video. Come on. So we did a video on the way to Dairy Queen, which will be in my next video. Well, anyway, hi, D-Dubs Travel. Welcome. I've been doing well. It's been warm. Although it's going to be warmer this summer because it's just in the 80s right now. We're supposed to get like a little bit of a cool front on Monday. Looking forward to that. Um, but I'm not happy in the summer. My house is cool, thank God. Oh my Lord. I don't know. I don't know how Kathy does it, but she has one window air conditioner in the living room, nothing in the kitchen, and she's got one in the bedroom, so that stays cool. But hi Al Gamer. Yeah, it's gonna be in I hope it doesn't get in the hundreds here, but last summer it did a few days. No, I put it off, Doreen. She's just doing so well. I think it was just the haircut and she needed a bath. She's doing fine. I just yeah, today I was supposed to take her to the vet, but I canceled it. And I can always take her next week, but she's not hurting. She's not flicking her ears. I don't know what was happening the other day, but I think that the hair and the bites got to her. Rosie's right next to me. She's very cool. Thank God my house is cool because I go over to Kath's because I went over there today and I mean it was hot. And another company sent me another electric tea kettle. Hi, Joanne. And they also sent me an egg cooker. I'm supposed to do videos. So I gave this electric tea kettle to Kat and Mark and did a little video on it. I don't know how much is there to talk about. And they also sent me this egg cooker, which looks kind of interesting. I have to read the directions. Kind of looks more difficult than just making eggs. Yeah, Rosie's doing good. Lily too. Yeah, they're fine. I think baths help. I just have to bathe them often and keep her trimmed. This one eye always seems to tear. This one doesn't, but this one does. Do you ever have that? Just one tearing eye, allergies. It's not even both eyes. So, what do you think? I think it looks better than when I did it, actually. Hi, Al Gamer. What's going on? So, anybody have any plans this weekend? I don't have any plans, really. I went and visited after we had our blizzard from Dairy Queen. We went to Lee and Stephanie's and visited them for a little while. Yeah, my left one's the one that's tearing, Joanne. I hate that. I put a little bit of makeup on before I started my video after I did my hair. Thought, well, I'm going to feel better if I look better. Hi, Catherine. Yeah, I'm going to have to get used to it. And this side's a little longer. It's longer like right in here. That's where I think she got off, but I'm not going back there. No way. The lady that normally does my hair, her name is Sharon. Um, I'm going to stick with her. It's pretty easy. I mean, it's pretty much like it always has been in the last few months. It's just that it was getting about down to here, and the summer is going to be here, and I want it to be cool. At least I like the way she did the back. See, yeah, tearing. I'm all choked up. So I went home after I took my shower and put in on a house dress and just feel nice and cool now. So I thought, if I wanted to answer any questions, if y'all have some for me. As far as okay, April said, doesn't Cat and Mark get hot? I go in there and I'm hot immediately. And the only seat in the house that's really cool is where Kathy sits. She has a recliner right in front of the window air conditioner. And if you're on that side of the house, the living room, you're cool. So I told her today, I go, You need to get one of those other air conditioners at least that stand, because they don't have any windows to put it in. They don't want to block the view of the birds, and I don't blame them. But she, no, no, Mark likes it warm, and he sits on the warm side. Well, so is the dining room. When I crying, that's funny. I sang today. I sang Chase loves my songs that I wrote. She goes, he said, sing the Alabama song. So I did. Yeah, I was saying, let's get a portable air conditioner for your, your kitchen, because the kitchen, you cook in the kitchen. I've got a little fan right over there, just a small one facing when I'm cooking, and I've got one in my bathroom, a little one clip up. I just got that one, and I like it, nice and cool. Marcel's asking, have I thought about dating again, or is your life complete as is? And Joanne wants to, this is a house dress. It's short. It's like to the knee. Um, Dating. I don't think there's anyone in this town that I would date. No offense to the town, but um, I would love to meet someone that I could go out with and hang out with, but there really hasn't been. Most people here are either coupled, married couples. That's what you get. Very young people, lots of young people here, a lot of young families. And then the people that are old, either they have their mates or they're so old, I don't want them. I like it cold myself. If I'm hoping, and I don't know if it's gonna, I don't know what's gonna happen. But Craig, he's got a problem with one of his legs. They had taken a vein out and put it, I guess, like I don't know what they did, but so I don't know when he's coming, because he was supposed to come like early spring if he could, and he couldn't. So if he comes this summer, he's going to take me away from this. Hi, Amanda. Yeah, I'd love to go traveling. I'd love to go up to like Seattle, Washington or Oregon and California right now, where even though it gets warm everywhere, it still would be a good change of, and night times is cooler most places. But I have to thank God my air conditioner does work good, and I hope it stays that way, because it's a necessity for sure. And I've been thinking about, trying to trade my RV in for a bigger class, a fifth wheel. And so far, I don't know if I could do that. But I think I'm going to have Mark, Kathy's husband, Mark, take out this dining room set. Just take everything out of here, buy a really comfortable, like a desk chair that I like, that swivels and rocks, and really just redo this little spot here that I sit in. Um, Catherine's asking me, do you buy many beads off Wish? No, not really. I started to, and I've gotten a few off of Wish. They take a while to get them. I have ordered off of Rings and Things and River Gems. Um, but Wish.com has some cool beads. I've ordered a lot of stuff off of Wish, but a lot of it's junk. Like, I've gotten earrings, and what happens is I get the earrings and I give them away. I try silver earrings. I don't really wear silver. I usually wear gold, but I do have some silver earrings. I love my beads, and we've been like collecting beads for, I don't even know, since like 1991. Um, and I'm always adding to them. If I go to Abilene, I'll go over to Hobby Lobby and see if something attracts me. It depends on my money too, because some beads over there at Hobby Lobby are way overpriced. Yeah, Nomadic Fanatic, he's got different he's a guy. He's different than me. But I am thinking of this whole area here can be redone and see if I can get myself just a little more comfortable because I do own this outright. I don't have to pay payments because if I start making payments, I'm not going to be able to like buy myself anything or go to dinner a lot. I think most people that live in their travel trailers and RVs and motorhomes have to fix them. I've been comfortable for like I've been in this travel trailer for 4 years, believe it or not. And I really was comfortable the first few years, but this last year I just feel like I'm sitting in this bench and it really doesn't support me. It's not comfortable. I'm used to it. So yeah, no, I'm ready to change it. When I first got it, we changed and Kathy made me curtains because it used to have blind Venetian blind type stuff and they would break and get messed up. That helped a lot. Um, yeah. I wonder why my air conditioner's not on now. Okay, Google, what's the temperature? It's 87 degrees. That's hot. And it's a low tonight of 66. No rain. But it's cool in here. I might have to go lower the AC. Come here. Come here. Oh, there's my baby. Oh, neato. I just got an order. The bracelet. That's nice. I'm glad. I just sold a bracelet. Yay. Hi, Debbie. Thank you. That would be nice. Congratulations on your son graduating. It's always a good thing. Who knows that she's been in her travel trailer for 8 years? Renovations make a big difference. Yeah, I think that's the truth. It's going to help. There's Lily for you. Oh, yeah, Lily. She's as sweet as they come, and so is Rosie. She's just small enough to have her right here. Rosie's doing really well. Rosie Roo. I can't show you Rosie, but she's like right there. Right there. And she's much more comfortable since I cut her hair. Hi, Dawn. Well, thank you, Dawn. I appreciate it. I'm sending you a hug back. Hi, Marie. Yeah, I just thought I would start a little earlier today. I had a really late live stream the last time, so I thought I'd do the early. And plus, I was just sitting here and thinking, I'm gonna show you all my hair now that I washed it. I think it looks better now than what she did. Thank you, Don. Yeah, it's a little shorter on the right over here than over here. But what I'll do is I will let it grow a little bit and then I'll even it out. I don't want to even it out and make it shorter. Just it, yeah, I'm okay with it. I probably will wear it more like that anyway. But while it's clean, I'm gonna let it just be. Marie, you're kind. Oh, I made a video. You'll see another electric kettle, my second electric kettle. But hey, I'm not going to turn a company down. If they want to send me a product by George, I will make a video on it. You don't have to buy it. But it's a short video because the one I have, the first kettle I kept, that I even like better. But this kettle's beautiful too, and it's just a little less. It does a little less. Yeah, the egg cooker is a trip. How did your haircut go, Devotee? Did you like it? What's for dinner, Joanne? Yeah, the egg cooker's weird. It's a small thing and it has a cover, and it looks like it can do, I think, up to 7 eggs, I think. And I'm not sure how it works, but I will let you guys know. I'll have to do a video. Hi, Fran. Well, yeah, I just had a haircut, Francis. Yeah, yesterday. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday. And she did it. She did a good job. It was the first time I've ever been to her. I had a gift certificate, and she did okay, but she did cut this side a drop shorter than this side. And I'm gonna leave it alone. Hey, Dawn. How are you, Francis? Chicken sausage and peppers for dinner. That sounds good. Yes, Devotee, the egg thing, it does. I think it steams them. It says, I guess it's like steamed and poached. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. Who knows? Me too. I really love hard-boiled eggs, but I hate peeling them. Adam, happy Friday night to you too. Matter of fact, I bought 6 already peeled eggs because I'm lazy about boiling eggs and peeling them. Thank you, Michelle. It's not bad. It's good for summer. It's off my neck, and I tell you what, I get hot really easy. The air conditioner's on. That's good. Donna's having ice cream and chocolate sauce. Devotee said she bought an old crock pot today. I have a crock pot. I think I gave my crock pot to Kathy. I give everything away because I don't have room. But in my pressure cooker, now I'm not happy with my pressure cooker. I made artichokes. I made rice the other day and it never built up the pressure and went to timer. It just constantly just built up pressure until it was overcooked. It's 89, 80, I think it was 87 degrees right now. Anyway, I tried the pressure cooker again, thinking, well, let's try it again. And I cleaned artichokes and cut them in like quarters and put them at the bottom with a bunch of herbs and some water. And again, the sucker just, there's like a thing that goes around and around like a light. It's like when it builds pressure, and then it gets to the right pressure because you're programming it. It says steam. That's what I was doing. It never turns the timer on, but this time I just timed it and opened it up, and they were cooked. Love and Life says if I cook eggs in the Instant Pot and they peel it so easy, she won't cook any other way. Well, my Instapot, which is called it's an electric pressure cooker by Heaton. What's it called? Whatever. Anyway, it's not working. Yeah, I'm gonna call. I am gonna call because I don't want to cook something that doesn't work properly. Yes, that's something I have to do. I'm gonna do that next week because it's disappointing, and you're waiting for something to build pressure, and it's supposed to like time after it builds the pressure to like 7 minutes or something, and it never does it. And I had to just sort of like time it myself because the rice, when I cooked this, I really cooked some yummy tasting rice, but it was so overcooked because I'm waiting and waiting. It never did it. Hi, Timothy. Happy weekend, you guys. So I'm a little disappointed in the electric pressure cooker. I'm going to find out what's wrong. My air fryer is doing really well. I like the air fryer. I've used that before, and it works good. Hi, Jennifer. Well, welcome to my live stream today. You've been watching. I'm from Florida originally. You've been watching since I started. It's a long time. I've made more videos than most people on YouTube. I've noticed over 1,000. That's a lot. Um, so Love and Life says, did I check your sealing the ring and make sure that it's sealed right? I don't really know how to tell whether it's right. It's on there. I did look, thinking, well, maybe it's not sealing, and I definitely know how to. That's another thing that's weird. The little valve on top where you you turn it to the right, and that tightens it, and it builds the pressure, and then you release it to the left. That's loose. I'm gonna have to try that, or I'm gonna call because there's a phone number for them because it's very disappointing. You know, I mean, maybe like this one's just not working right, but the valve on top was really loose, and I don't know why. I mean, nothing's happened to it. I haven't touched it other than I used it to make chicken soup, and that worked perfectly. That was good. And then I used it. Let's see what else I made on it. Like the first two times I used it, it worked like it's supposed to. And then the last two times I used it, it's not working right. Well, the valve is loose, so maybe that's not a problem. That's awful, Donna. Her old pressure cooker blew up chili and your mom was cooking. That would be awful. Jennifer, I'm going to do that. I'm going to have to look at the top of the thing. And I thought it was incorrectly. I don't know what would change it. I don't know what happened. I'm going to have to give it a little. I'm going to call him anyway, but I am going to take the cover off and look at the seal. It looks like it's doing okay. I don't know. Yeah, the old fashioned pressure cookers. I've never used. I think my mother had one, or my grandmother. This is supposed to be. It is easy, and if it worked like it's supposed to work, it's great. I love it. Yeah, the older pressure cooker I've never used, and I never wanted to. That's the thing. I think that the somehow, and I haven't touched it, but the seal, something must not be sealing properly. Even Kathy, she's got a different brand, and she said hers has done that too. Okay, Jennifer, she says that she took hers out to clean it, and then the same thing happened. It would never build the pressure. That's good to know. So you just have to push it all in. I'm going to do that. So the seal gets moved. I guess that must be the case. The seal must have gotten either loose or moved because the last two times it's been a real drag. Okay, it's right over there. I'm almost tempted to get it because I really like the idea of cooking in the pressure cooker. When my friend Beth, she has a channel. It's Big Girl Bling. She came to visit, and I gave her my a new rice cooker because I'm thinking how good because I cooked rice in it. That's right. I cooked rice in the pressure cooker. It worked fine, but that was the last time. Yeah, Francis, but these new ones, like I'm not really afraid of it, and I've opened the valve and let the steam out, and the things are cooked. Even when they don't go to the timer, if it's in there long enough on steaming, it's going to cook. But I don't have an old one. I have a new one. Oh my gosh. Donna said that when her mom had the explosion of chili, the fire department came and thought it was blood. That's scary. Hi, Kathy. Totally, Kathy. Welcome. I don't think it's. I don't feel like scared of it. Jennifer says she makes the tomato rice. It works out good. You just put a big old tomato face down right in the middle of the rice and put anything else you want on it and then cook it. And oh, it's so good. Thank you. Yeah, boy, I got a hairdo, didn't I? But you know what? It feels so good, Kathy. It was getting so long all around the back of my neck, I couldn't stand it. Okay, let me get it. Hold on a minute. I'll get the top. Hang in there. Don't go away. Ugh. It looks fine. But obviously, it's not fine. You know, it looks like it's in there perfectly. And this thing is really loose, but you said it's supposed to be that loose? Like, how do you know? It's almost too loose. Kathy sent me a message saying that Chase, the 10-year-old grandson, is binging on my um, videos over there at her house. Everything looks good, and it's not good. I have an extra. They sent me, when they sent the package, I have an extra ring. It's wobbly. Yeah, the seal is not moving. It looks like it's in there properly. I'm going to definitely call the company. Anyway, throw it on the couch. Hi, Cinnamon Girl. Yeah, he's like he's a trip. 10 years old, really cute. And when we went to get ice cream today, we went to Dairy Queen, and there was a family with a cute little girl, his age, and he was just hamming it up. He was very attracted to her. I will, Kimberly. I'm going to definitely call the company and see what they say, because I'm sure I'm not the only one that it's happened to. Thank you, Cinnamon Girl. Well, anyway, the valve comes off for cleaning, Oren said. Yeah, I haven't been able to get the valve off. I'm confused. I'm gonna have to call them and see what they say, because I don't want to not use it. I like it. It's a good way to cook chicken and all that stuff. Yes. So there's always something, isn't it? Gubbins, what's your opinion on the LGBT? TP? I think it's fine. I think everybody should be equal. I love gays and straights. Transgender doesn't matter to me. Nothing's going on, Kathy. We're just like basically would I thought it would be good for questions I the answer or whatever anybody would talk about. I don't know what that is. What's that mean? What's pedosexual? Yeah, Kathy, it doesn't, it's like it builds the pressure and never goes past that. Doesn't go to the timer, no matter what you've picked on there. And I'm going to have to call him. Adam, yes, I do have a crock pot, although I gave it over to Kathy and Mark, but I still have it. Gubbins, no, I'm not for people attracted to children. That's not part of that community. Sorry. That's perverted. That's exact. I feel like what Fran said. Okay. Anyway, they don't deserve any rights, Gubbins. Children are underage, and they don't have a way to get away from some creepy person that's trying to like them more than they should. So I am totally at 150% against that, and I don't consider that part of the community. I agree. That's sick. That makes me sick. Let's change that subject right now. You know what it is? There's so many sick people out there. It's amazing. Okay. Um, that's the end of that, though. Okay, because really, anybody who'd even want to talk about it, something's wrong with you. Rosie and Lily are both doing well. Rosie's the one that was kind of under the weather, but she seems fine. As soon as I gave her a real good haircut, and that she seems like she's fine now. Um, I will be painting again because when it gets really, really hot, I won't be making jewelry. And Rosie did. She's spunky. Come here, Rosie. Come here. Ugh. She's heavy for me. Come here. Ugh. Let me get you up here. Say hi, everyone. She looks so much better. I know. I'm sorry. Did I interrupt you? Oh, okay. Go. Yeah, the haircut helped her, and the bath, and just trying to get her feeling cool. And I understand because my hair was starting to get me all hot and yucky. Thank you, Eleanor. Thank you so much. Hi, Sharon. I know. I decided early today. Why not, right? Yeah, I think she needed a grooming, a big time grooming. And plus, I gave her, the other day when she was sick, I was trying to think of what I did um, different. And I had given them both Chewies, the ones that are not rawhide, because they say rawhide's not good for them. And thank you, Linda. Thank you so much. Anyway, I think she can't eat those, so I'm never going to give her another one. It's not bad. And I would at first I didn't she combed it. When you have somebody stranger doing your hair, they don't do your hair like you do your hair. So um this is better now. I'm good with it. Wow, who knows? You have a lot of critters. I've got Lily and Rosie. We've got 10 chickens, and Cat and Mark have two kitties. They're babysitting kitties for a couple months. I never would give my dogs chocolate or grapes or I make good chicken soup. Um, I make good salmon patties. I'm trying to think what I make. Have you ever heard of kasha and varnishkas? That's something that my mother used to make. It's buckwheat, so it's a grain, and it's got bow tie noodles and beef broth, and you cook it, and it's delicious. Hi, Sherry. Thank you. Yeah, it's giving me a little lift. I mean, it's a little off, but it doesn't bother me. It kind of looks okay like that. Yeah, I don't give my dogs anything like that. Mm-mm. I've had dogs. My dogs, thank God, have all lived. Matter of fact, my last pup named Bowie was a Yorkie, and he lived 16 years. The dog before him was named Ty. He was a Schnauzer Scotty mix, and he lived 16 years. So I think I'm doing something right. Yeah, and these two dogs, they eat chicken breasts, vegetables, um, good hamburger without the oil. Like I blot it, and I give them parsley, and I give them what's the name of that spice? It's colored yellow. Can't think of the word. Hi, Judy. Judy. Yes, I do cook for my dogs. I cook for them, and I don't even cook for myself sometimes. But that's great, Kathy. Yeah, well, if you take good care of the dogs and they're lucky enough to have a good long life, they can live pretty long time. Jelly Bean lived a cat 23 years is a long time. That's wonderful. That's right, Fran. My dogs don't get the chocolate. If I have chocolate, I get it. Turmeric. Right, Dawn. So I put turmeric in their food. I put in parsley because they love things that are green. Um, they get carrots, peas, and string beans. Yeah, chocolate lab. Yeah, well, that's another thing. Um, it's very expensive to have an animal, a dog, because their teeth has to get cleaned. I haven't even had my teeth cleaned. But when I was at when I was at the doctor with Lily last, he said her teeth looked good. 21 years, that's wonderful. Thank you, Catherine. Yes, if you could hit the like button, that would just be so good. I think it's a great way to let people know that you like what they're doing and you stand behind the videos. Yeah, turmeric is good for everybody. Rosie she eats pretty much anything, but not spicy food. Where Lily, the little Chihuahua, she will eat just about anything. What's the matter? Lily hears somebody. They're not going to come here. She sees them outside. But anyway, yeah. So I cook their food. I do give them. Okay, it's okay. They're not coming here. Milk bones once in a while. A milk bone cookie. Um, Another thing I give them is this. I'll show you. So in the morning, here's how I take care of my dogs. Um, I know dogs are expensive. Okay. They hear Chases outside. These I give them these. There's only 2 ingredients. Excuse me. And it's got the ingredients for these. It says no artificial colors or flavors, real chicken, no grain. It's chicken breast and vegetable glycerin. So in the morning, and I use this or I use another one that's got 100% human grade chicken strips. So when I get up in the morning and let them out, they come in and I give them like 1.5 of those. I'll break them up and give it to them. And that's like kind of breakfast. And then all day long, they're pretty much on their own. There's always fresh water. I've got dry kibble that they can, if they're hungry, they can have. Aw. Oh, I'm so glad you're okay, Wendy. Thank goodness. Um, and then like maybe I also have these chicken wrapped pieces of sweet potato. They come in treats. I'll give them maybe every couple days one of those each. And that's it. And then dinner is either chicken or hamburger or pretty much that's it. Chicken and hamburger. Turkey, sometimes turkey. If I ate what they ate, I'd be slim. Yes, Wendy, it is great news. Good to have something come out good for sure. So we love our pets. What can I say? Cinnamon Girl wants to know about Etsy and how long it takes to get going. You know, if I didn't have my channel, to be very, very honest, if I did not have my channel, I could not sell anything on Etsy. I don't even know if there's any sales ever from anyone outside of my own subscribers. So I can't say that anybody can make money on Etsy. Maybe you can, Lily. It's okay. Um, but the reason I'm successful on Etsy is because of you. You know, you, my friends, my subscribers. That's who's buying my stuff. If I didn't have a channel and I just put my stuff out there, I really don't know how many people would find my channel and buy stuff. Chipper. I'm chipper. I think the haircut helped me, just like it helped Rosie, and helped me. And Mark says, why don't you take Lily's hair off? And can you imagine a long-haired Chihuahua with no hair? I can't do that. I wonder. Thank you, Catherine. You're doing a great job. Thank you, Michelle. You have a good evening. I was gonna say, I don't really. Etsy takes, I think it's like 25 cents when I list something, and then they take like, I don't know what the percentage is, but it's low enough because when I was in the business of like arts and craft shows, we had such a big overhead. We had the show fee, we had the gas and food, we had motels. Um, so it costs a lot of money to put your stuff out and sell it. Whereas even though they take a little money from me, like if something is $20, I probably get $18, something like that. It's worth it because I don't have to go anywhere. It's not like I'm buying a show, fee and all that. I don't really have a love life. That's okay. You can ask that. Yeah, but Sharon, if I go back and have her even it out, my hair's gonna wind up so short. They get scissor happy. I'd rather have it be a little bit off, let it grow a little bit, and then I'll go to my regular lady that does my hair, and she will make sure it's even for me. I don't trust this woman. She's a nice girl, young girl, but I don't want. I like it longer. It'll grow. It's gonna grow. I've never heard of the Bravecto, but I've been, we haven't had really flea problems since I'm here, and I give them these flea collars. They're supposed to be good for 8 months. I just changed them. They have brand new flea collars. They're supposed to kill them, and they're supposed to um, repel mosquitoes. But I think what happens is you know, mosquitoes and fleas, if you're looking, they go to your tail. Like if they got a collar on, the fleas or the mosquitoes will hit to their tail area, their butt. So exactly, I've got a Star Trek, and I can wear it, one behind like that, which is cute. Yeah, it's okay. I thought it was worse because when I went to the hairdresser, said this earlier. I had a free gift certificate for a haircut, and she just meant a haircut. She didn't even wash my hair. It's a good thing my hair wasn't filthy. Um, so she just cut it, and I think since I washed it, it looks better, much better. I do use enough water. Oh yeah. That's not the problem. The problem is the seal. Definitely is not sealing properly or it would be, or else, the timer, the whole computer thing's not working right because it does build pressure. I hear it, but it never goes to timer. And if you press steam in a certain time or if you press saute, whatever. But I'm gonna call the company. Catherine, I haven't seen any ticks, and I'm happy about that. Yeah, I hope I don't get any ticks. I had my dog Ty, my Schnauzer Scotty. One day I was in Florida. We were walking around, and he must have gone into a nest of ticks. He had so many ticks, itty bitty ones. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Sherry, my hair grows fast too. I wanna live like the cinnamon girl. I could be happy the rest of my life with a cinnamon girl. That's a good song. High five. Low five. Bump. Bump. What's that? Wow. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you so much. That is so generous of you. Thank you, honey. She just sent something to my PayPal. It moves my heart. know, I had red hair for a long, long, long time. I was just about redhead longer than I've ever been anything. That was Crosby, still, that was Neil Young actually did Cinnamon Girl. I got my little girl right here. She's looking out the window. Dawn, you are a doll. I love you. So kind of you. Darby wants to know, when I get my nails done, do I also get a pedicure? No. Normally I just get my nails done, and then Danny, that's the guy that does them, he will like find a matching color for my toenails, and he'll file them and do the polish. And then, like, I really only get a pedicure maybe like once every few months, because I really, not only do I not want to spend the money, but um, I don't know, I don't really need it. Catherine, yes, Lily is my guard dog. She's my guard dog. Say, I'm a guard dog. I'm a guard dog. Neil Young. I have seen Neil Young in concert 3 times. Love Neil Young. Neil Young and Daryl Hannah. Can you imagine? Hi, Craig. Well, welcome, Craig. If I've helped you make your day better, that makes me happy. That means you've made my day better. Hi, Linda. Welcome, sweetie. Good to see everybody. I just thought I would start a little earlier today. I took a shower and came home and fixed my hair, tried to see how short this side was compared to this side. And then I thought, well, let me yeah, Daryl Hannah, the actress. So I thought, let me do an early one, because I did a late night live stream last, and I thought today I'd do an early one, and I'm glad I did, because look at how nice it is. I've got 61 friends in here. How are you, Craig? You didn't have such a great day? Scratching her back. She loves to be touched. And someone asked me how my love life was. What love life? I love all of you, so I guess I have a good love life. You had a moment? Well, maybe later you want to call me. Let's talk about it. I am too, Don. I love all kinds of music. I happen to, I'm a 60s, 70s girl. So all that music is my favorite. But I love Celtic Thunder. They're so wonderful. And I love even some of the today stuff. But again, I'm getting older. So now it's so funny, the Beatles. It's like today we were listening to the Beatles channel on XM radio, and I had Chase with us. And Craig, I'm sorry. See, Craig, look what you do to me. Um, so Chase was with us, and we had the Beatle channel on, and he kept saying the only Beatles song he knew was Blackbird. Blackbird singing in the dead of night, that one. And I said, why do you know that one only? He said it was in one of the I forget which kids movie it's in. Yeah, Cat Stevens was excellent. I did when I was playing music, I did several Cat Stevens songs. Oh, I just love the Beatles. They were so talented, and they were so different. I mean, each one is very unique. You can tell Paul McCartney music versus Lennon and George Harrison and all that. You see, I was not a big Rolling Stone fan. I didn't hate them or anything, but I was more of a like peace and love, and the Rolling Stones were kind of like badass, you know, right? Lily Bell. Yeah, but I loved Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, and I've seen them in concert. Like I said, I saw them in the '70s, I saw them in the '90s, I saw them in the 2000s. So I mean, I loved, and I saw Donovan in concert. He was fantastic at the time. I loved him. Cat Stevens was a favorite. Crosby, Stills, Nash, just by themselves, I loved them. Joni Mitchell, Joan Baez. You know, I'm showing my age, but that's good music. Imagine's a beautiful song. I like Fleetwood Mac. I like Dave Matthews. Um, I never was, you know, Earth, Wind, and Fire and Chicago was not my style. Kathy loved them. I love Dylan, the Bee Gees. Yeah, Rolling Stones were cool, and they're still rocking now, but they weren't my favorites. If I had to pick, I would have picked the Beatles 10 times again over them. And it wasn't because of a dope heads, because the Beatles smoked pot too. They were just cleaner looking. They were, you know, I mean, Mick Jagger still to this day looks exactly the same. I can't believe how skinny that guy is. I just saw a concert, like a recent concert of theirs, huge concert, and he was as skinny as he was when he was 18. Yes, Donna. I think that's what he did last time. Ringo Starr. Peace and love. Peace and love. Is anybody watching Below Deck? They have a new season, Below Deck Mediterranean. There's a guy on there that's one of the deck crew, and he's from Liverpool, and they have a special accent. Like they don't have the King's English. They more like have that Liverpool. I'm from Liverpool. Yes, Craig. I love the old stuff. Yeah, I think that's true, Fran. Um, I just like I said, I was more like English Beatles and um, folk the folk rock in America. And I was playing guitar and singing, and I played a million Beatles songs and all that stuff. I love the Yes, Darby. I did see the Queen movie, and I thought it was fantastic. And then there was a show on a movie on TV with um, what's his name? Um, I hate that I can't think of names. Adam Lambert. It was regarding how his career and how he got into being with Queen, and that was excellent. Okay, goodbye. Yes, Craig. I mean the chef on Below Deck Mediterranean. If I went on that that beautiful ship, and they served me tacos, I would be like appalled. Yeah, but that one's gone. I loved Elton John. I'm gonna go see the movie Elton John's life. Wild, wild horses. Adam or Alum Bangash, leave her alone, please. Oh, wonderful, Marcel. Congratulations, 2 weeks. You'll have to come in and tell us all about it. I like the Doors. They were great. And Cream, um, I do have a story about Cream because when I was in Los Angeles, um, and the Cream in Buckingham's were the same manager I had. I had a manager. I was under contract. I didn't do anything special, but he had the Cream also. Yes, I agree with you, Craig. That the last person that was chef was really good. I mean, you should when you're on a yacht and you're spending big bucks on that yacht, they should be 5-star every meal. I mean, every meal. America was excellent, and yes, Ventura Highway in the sunshine. I lived in Santa Barbara for a while, and that song reminds me of Santa Barbara. Hi, Faye. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. There's a lot of scam guys, Linda. We got to watch out for each other. Ginger Baker. Yep. Eric Clapton's excellent too. Yes, Cinnamon Girl. I was living in Santa Barbara when I was 19 for about almost 2 years. And that's Ventura Highway right there. Hi, J and A. RV Living. Welcome. Rainy Arkansas. It's sunny here in Texas. I'm grateful. The Allman Brothers, yeah, they had some good songs. I wasn't a huge fan, but I liked them. Santa Barbara's a beautiful place. If I had a lot of money and my life was completely different, I probably would live somewhere over there. Deb, have you ever been to Hawaii? No, I wish I could go because I have friends that have been. And as a matter of fact, my friend Bonnie Lou from Mount Shasta, excuse me, her and her husband are in Maui right now. Yeah, it's sweltering. It's warm. It's not bad because I'm cool in here, but I don't like sitting in the sun very long. Hey, Maxie Doodle, Rosie is doing fine. She is so much better, thank God. Do you see her? There she is. Rosie, say hi, everybody. I gave her a haircut, Maxie Doodle, and boy, did it change her whole life. She's so happy. No, I put it off. I have to be honest. I put off the vet appointment today. She's just doing so well, and it costs. I'm going to go there. It's going to cost me some bucks. But next week, if I'll get her to the vet. But she's doing great, actually. What do you think, Rosie? Are you a cookie girl? Are you hungry? Oh, I just fed them, so they're not hungry. Yeah, Dawn, it's very expensive in California. It's a shame. It really is. It's such a beautiful state. Uh, I loved growing up there. I identify much more with California than I do with Florida. I don't really like Florida, and I was there a long time. Hi, Ariana. Kentucky's a pretty state. I've only been through it. I had a cousin live there. That's interesting, Donna. You know, when I grew up in the 60s and 70s, Crosby, Stills, Nash, all those guys, they hung out in Topanga Canyon at the bars. I agree with you, Craig. I do. We'll have to talk about that show because I love that show. Faye, it was California was a great place to be. You know, and when I was there, we moved there. I think it was like 1958, 59. My parents moved from New York to Los Angeles, and then I was there all the way to my 20s. Topanga Canyon is a beautiful area. I remember doing like taking drives. I always had a car. I had a car since I was 15. My dad was a car salesman, and I would just take a drive, go through Topanga Canyon, and stop and pick wildflowers. Go up in the Mulholland Drive, you know, and it wasn't all built up like it is now. Who's CCR? I don't know who CCR is. Why don't I know? Is that standing for something that I just don't know? The good old days. Yeah, it's a lot different now. I think all of California has changed, especially Los Angeles. I mean, there was a time when you could take a drive up the Hollywood Hills and go drive all the way to the beach, never getting on a highway, just all back roads. Creedence Clearwater, of course. Thank you. I just didn't put it together. Yeah, they were great. There's a lot of really good music that came out of the 60s, 70s. And music's always been good. I mean, the 80s had good music too. I don't really know anything in the 90s and the 2000s, and it's changed. Road trip music for sure. I have XM radio. I know it costs me everything, but when I'm driving on these long highways, I have to have my music. Oh, yes. I listen to I listen to a lot of things. The Beatles channel, the Bridge, which is like, you know, the oldies. To me, the oldies are like the 40s and 50s, but nowadays, the 60s, 70s, and 80s are the oldies. I'm going to start painting because another month it's going to go by and it's going to be too really hot out there in the garage. I was there yesterday and I made a necklace and I made a bracelet and I was like ready to come in here. So when it gets too hot, then I will start switching over to painting. Hi, Julie. Julie Tooley, welcome. We are music lovers. I grew up with music. My mom loved singing. I mean, when I was a kid, she would have Ella Fitzgerald on the record player stereo. She'd have Harry Belafonte. Yeah, I got into mermaids a while ago. I haven't done too many mermaids actually, but I might get into them again. Yeah, I could use Pandora. There's several services I could probably use. I've just been using XM radio. I'm used to it. I like the ukulele. That's a fun instrument to play. Cinnamon Girl wants to mermaid too. Are you in Arizona still, Julie? I see Kathy outside. Looks like she just emptied the garbage. I'm really glad that I face this way because I don't see her house. I just see the park and green. I'm lucky what I'm going to do, I think I might do this instead of getting a fifth wheel. Wow, Sharon, thank you. God bless you. You are so sweet. Oh my gosh. I'm floored. Whew, wow. Thank you for so much. You guys are so supportive in so many different ways. I mean, I sell my jewelry on Etsy to my subscribers. I come in and every now and then someone just blows my mind and it helps me. And I'm tell you what I'm doing. I'm saving some money. I'm gonna start saving all the money that I make extra. I'm gonna buy, this is how I'm gonna make this livable. I'm gonna buy a shed, a storage shed and put it outside here. It'll be in the shade because there's trees all around. And I'm going to put a lot of my painting stuff, all the stuff that's kind of taking space in their place, and put it over here and empty things out like winter clothes and stuff and just clear things out, put it in the storage unit. I think that's going to help me a lot. Wow, I don't expect anything. I am floored. Wow. Hi, Carolyn. Hi, boss. Julie says she's back in Flagstaff. That's what I would do. If I was able to travel, I would be in Flagstaff because that's a cooler area. So I'm going to get myself a shed of some sort. I haven't, probably like a Rubbermaid one, but they're like not cheap. The one I want is going to probably be between $500 and $1,000. I know, Craig. But I'm going to start saving my bucks. I'm going to pay cash for it. And I'm going to rearrange, Mark's going to help me rearrange this whole area here. I'm going to buy a desk. If I don't buy a desk, I'm going to move this table out a little and get a really nice chair at like Home Depot, not Home Depot, but Office Depot or something. Linda says, a week ago we had snow. Today 70 in Fawnskin, California. We are much cheaper at the top of the mountains. Most people cannot work and live up here due to the drive. Not all of California is that expensive. Yeah, you know, it depends on what you're able to do, but that's a neat place to live because Big Bear and all that area is beautiful. I'm not going to pour a slab, but I'm going to definitely, Mark will make a pressure treated floor. Sharon, you're a doll. 72, dry and sunny is perfect weather. Yeah, I'm going to get a storage room. We're going to make a floor and it has to be above the ground. So if it gets wet, but that's a good idea because this is my home and I definitely need my own little, storage area, places to put my winter clothes and bins. Right now, everything's under these seats and I'm going to get rid of these seats. Sherry, isn't she awesome? Sharon's been very kind to me so many times. Oh no, Carol. She said she had a Rubbermaid storage unit and she loved it, and then a horrible windstorm blew it away. Well, it's pretty protected because the next door property has all these trees. Nobody lives there. No one's going to live there either. And I think that's a good spot. No, I wouldn't start a GoFundMe. I, uh, you know, it's very kind of you to say that, Cinnamon Girl. I can't do that. um, people that I just GoFundMe's get a lot of trolls. I wouldn't even want to go through that kind of a thing. Oh no, it scares the heck out of me. But I have the Etsy shop. I've got PayPal. Um, I've thought about doing Patreon and maybe like doing live streams with just the Patreon people. Um, and I'm not sure what to do as far as that goes, but I couldn't do a GoFundMe. That would be like, I mean, a GoFundMe is a good thing. It helps people, and any way you can help another person is good. But you get really a lot of trolls. You get a lot of people get so pissed off. Amanda, I have thought about Patreon. I haven't done anything about it. A lot of people have Patreon accounts. I don't know. I mean, I guess I really don't even know what to do about it. Like, you know, $2 a month. I don't know what would be a good way to do it. See, Maxi Doodle's not a fan. That's okay though. Let me clarify something. You can come in and watch my videos and my live streams and just, if you give me a thumbs up, that's fine. That's perfect. You don't have to. I'm not begging. I'm not asking for money from anybody. There are people that are fortunate are givers. If I had a lot of money and when I have stuff, I give it to Kathy. I get an extra this, she gets it. I mean, giving is a good thing. It really is. As a matter of fact, I think the frother, I haven't even done it yet. I'm gonna give it out to somebody on my channel. I'm gonna make a little thing where I give away the frother. Thanks, Linda. Thank you. Yeah, it worked out pretty good. It's a little off a little, but not that much. Right, Donna. We all have, I mean, we all have our needs, and some of us are fortunate financially. Maybe they don't have other things. I'm fortunate friendships. I'm fortunate I have some beautiful family. Money, I never had a lot of money, and every time I ever get money I spend it. But I'm making an effort to start saving a little bit of money every month so that I can pay for something that I want. Yeah, cars are expensive. Yeah, well, definitely live streams and Patreon. YouTube makes money, but I figure that I guess like all businesses are in it for money, and YouTube is a business. That's true, Catherine. Painting lessons. I wouldn't even know how to teach painting because I've never had any lessons, so I don't really know the right way to teach somebody a thing like that. Even beading, I mean, I can tell you what I use and I can show you, I can definitely do more showing you what I do, but painting, I just kind of I usually I take it depends on what I'm painting, but if I'm going to try to make like a horse or a dog, I'm looking at something and I'm sketching with a pencil just to get the dimensions. I have a good eye for that. And then I just kind of go for it. I don't really have a set way. Right. Oh, thank you, Sharon. I'm so glad you sold stuff. Well, see, I've helped people in GoFundMe's before, but nowadays they're not as popular. Let me tell you, painting. I think painting, making music, making jewelry comes from the soul. Nobody can really teach you. I mean, they can show you what they know, or they can show you how they do it, But when you start to be creative, it's got to come from yourself. And everybody's different. Yes, she's. You know what though? The more that you give, the more you get back. I really do believe that. I missed it. Oh, Julie. Yeah, money's not everything for sure, but it does help when you need like to go to the doctor, to get your teeth cleaned. Jeez, to get new glasses. I mean, there's things I need to do. I'm gonna go to a dermatologist. I have this thing right here. This thing. I've got a few things that need to get like taken off. So yeah, it's a good thing to have when you need it. Ooh. Maxie Doodle's making quilts. And you gave them all away. Isn't that a nice feeling though? Kathy's mother, Mary, she loves earrings. I make all her earrings for her. For Mother's Day, I made her like six, I think of 6 pairs. Uh, Necklaces. I make her. You know what's really neat? I do make necklaces and give them to my family members here, and when they wear them, I get excited. When I see someone wearing something I made, it's thrilling. Absolutely. Oh yeah, Amanda. Things get, and they go like in threes. It's like, you know, yeah. And as soon as you get money, it's like you're like, I'm gonna save and I'm gonna buy such and such, and then something happens and you got to like spend it on the car or the roof or the air conditioner. Yeah, and that's the truth. You got to be able to keep your house running and your car running. Scotland, uh, Caroline is says in Scotland they don't have to pay for prescriptions. Well, I'm on Humana. I don't pay much for my prescriptions. Very little, thank God. I'll definitely start painting again. I definitely need. I just moved stuff, um, and I got my paints in a new area. I'm getting ready to start doing that. Professor Foxtrot, you can't have be a president twice. Sorry. And when you give something like paintings, a couple of friends got married, and I painted them a painting, and I know that it's on their wall. I know it's a good feeling to give it. I felt good about it. Mostly, I make the gifts I give. Yeah, either that or I'll do a money order gift certificate, like one of those cards to stores. Nadia's birthday. I've given her necklaces and stuff, earrings, and so this time I gave her. Um, well, me and Kathy went in together, and so she got something. That's a great thing, Carolyn. Thank you, Xavier. Yeah, that's a nice thing that when you turn 60 in Scotland, you get a bus pass and you can go anywhere. They don't do that for people here. They should. Linda, I know what you're saying. I would trade a million. I trade all my money and everything I own to have my husband back. But you know what? We can't do that. So you're a lucky lady. Yes, who knows? They are like a nightmare. I mean, they're good and they're bad. They do. I've never really take local transit because here there isn't any. I will. I don't really have any amber beads to make a necklace. If I had the beads, I could make a necklace, but I don't have them. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read everything. I know I skipped something. Yeah, Linda, you're doing okay. In the mountains in California is a fairy tale in itself. I mean, if anybody ever wanted a special necklace and they have beads, I can make it for them. That would be fine. Well, we always want to try to cheer each other up, Linda. We have our off days, and it's good to have a live stream and talk and just get out of your head, because when your heart's heavy, it's not that easy to get over it. You just don't get over it. But sometimes time goes past and you realize you spent the evening with other people and you weren't so sad. No, live streams are just another video. Yeah. I do them to pick my own self up. If I'm feeling kind of blah and I don't have anything going on, it's like I know I can come here and I can get people to talk with me and talk to them. I don't think I The only thing I've done on as far as painting, I've shown, like, I've taken a video of the beginning of a painting and then do more and then show that and then the finished product. But I've never really um no, I've never really done a live stream with painting. But if I could get, I need to purchase a see, I've got this, but it's not tall enough because it's just not tall enough. It's just not. So that I need one that's like heavier and I can like put it up high and have it facing my hands painting. I might have to do that. That would be fun. I don't know how many people would like to watch. I don't even know if I could do a painting being watched, but I could try. I mean, I'm willing to try it. And the beads too. It's like I have tried to put that thing where it's facing down and I'm beading, but I'm like looking for beads. I don't really set it up. I'm not one of those people that set it all up, all the beads I'm going to use. I never know what I'm going to do. I do. I have a lot of videos. That's not a problem. Well, let's see what I can do, and maybe on the painting, because I'm going to start painting in the house. Because when it's 95 degrees out there, I'm not going to sit in a hot garage. Yeah, I did see that, Catherine, and I am going to have to order one of those. That was a good. That's I've seen them before. I kind of know what I need. I just haven't ordered it. I will. Oops. Oops. I lost you guys. Hold on. Let me try this again. There we are. Anyway, no, I didn't see. I no Sharon. I never did check Deborah Joy's cake making. I'll have to look at it. I know, Catherine. You're in Canada. You don't send me. I don't want you to spend. Yeah, Mo. I have all my paints in the house in here. I don't watch everything Deborah Joy does. Once in a while, if something kind of interests me, I'll watch her. I don't think she likes me. I don't get a real good feeling from her. But I do watch her once. I mean, I have watched many of her videos. I hope she's watched mine. I doubt it. Yeah, Linda, I think where you live is a great place. When I was a teenager, a young teenager, I had guitar lessons from this couple, and they had a cabin, a big cabin up in Idlewild, and we would do like a weekend where all the guitar players and she had like classes. We'd all go up to Idlewild. Yeah, she makes like so many little videos all day. She doesn't edit. That's what it is. She's not editing. I like do a lot of videos too, but I'll put them all together and just kind of like edit them. But we're all different. Her and I are different kind of people. We have similarities that we're both women, single, older, have a YouTube channel. That's about it. Really? Well, there was a song, matter of fact, we had all these kids and we'd stay like for the weekend up in Idlewild in this cabin, and we had snow up there. It was great. It was song. It was "We'll drive you wild in Idlewild when our guitar gang sings. We'll drive you wild in Idlewild when our guitar gang sings. All us cats just have a ball at this regular Carnegie Hall. We tell ghost stories all night long. They won't scare us. We sleep with lights on." It was fun. It was guitar camp. I'm a straight shooter. I say I try not to hurt anybody's feelings, or give if it's a negative opinion, I really don't want to give a negative opinion. It's just negative, and I don't like to be negative. I'm a real straight shooter. Yeah, I sang 2 songs today, driving from Monday with Chase in the back. You'll see his little face right here. Hey, Darby, thank you. I'm, you get what you see is what you get. I don't have a different personality in person. Some people do. Like um, one of Kathy's side of the family, her let's say her mother's, yeah, Kathy's brother has kids and they're grown up, and one of them, they were here and visiting. I can't remember, Gary and his wife. Anyway, they have a YouTube channel, and they like put on an act. Like they are not. I mean, maybe they are themselves, but to me, when I watch their video, it seems like they're putting on a show, and like they did one on Knox City, and I felt kind of I didn't say this to anybody else, but every time they did like like a series while they were here, and they'd be like, "Yee haw," making fun of Texans. So it did bother me. How do you know, Cinnamon? Hi, Sophie. Happy birthday, Nicker. Happy birthday to you. It's weird. I'm looking and I'm stuck. Can you see me moving? I love you too, Faye. Hey, Beverly. Hey, Charlene. I'm looking at my laptop where I'm recording and I'm like stuck and it looks like I'm not moving. Yeah, something happened. Darby asked when I was young what was I going to grow up to be. I can remember my mother and her best friend Shirley, and I was in the back seat saying, "All I want is to play guitar and sing in a lounge. That's all I want." Well, I did that for several years. Thank you, Maxie Doodle. I like them too. Wow, I disappeared. I'm back. I don't know what happened. Let me go back. Yes, Craig. I know he bought a little piece of property in Arizona and he's having a ball. I think I missed something. Am I ever planning to travel in my RV? No. No, I'm not going to travel in this RV. Um, will I travel? Yes. Oh, yes. I love to travel. Craig's going to come and I'm going to travel with him. And I'm going to travel by myself. Last year I went two different places. I went to Kansas City. I went to Dallas for concerts, and I've got another one in August. But I'm hoping that Craig gets himself here by August. Callie says she loves traveling. Yeah, it's great to see new places. Linda, you're from Clearwater. I lived in the Largo area in Clearwater for years. I would love to go and have a meetup with lots of people. I'm just hoping, Craig, that you feel good enough to get in that beautiful motorhome and come on down to Texas and hang out with me for a while and maybe take some trips and see how that works. And you never know till you try. Maxie Doodle, you're in Dunedin. That's where Kathy and Mark lived. So I'm from there too. I do too, Craig. I hope that you can come as soon as possible. I really would think, I just can't wait. I just can't wait to have you here. Well, once Craig is traveling, maybe we can do a meetup. We just have to, let's just see how that works. But the whole time I'm going to be in touch with everybody. So you guys will know. What do you mean you got bitten by a vixen? I'm not understanding that quite right. Cinema Girls in Tallahassee. Yeah, Florida's got a lot of places. I lived in Tarpon Springs last, but I lived in Largo the longest, and Dunedin's real close. Montgomery, Alabama, Callie. Yeah, Craig's on Long Island, and it's not. At least it's not winter there anymore. But I think no, Craig doesn't have a YouTube channel. But when he gets down here to me, he'll be part of my YouTube channel. And when we're together, I'm gonna still be, and it'll be fun because he can be driving his motorhome, and I can have the camera and show you guys. Dunedin's got a great down Main Street, and we did arts and you know how they have like art shows in Dunedin. We did so many of them. That was always a good show. Sarasota's beautiful. Yep, Craig. Once you get yourself here and you're feeling a little better, I mean, we don't have to walk miles, and we'll just have some laughs. Part of life is to enjoy and laugh and smile a lot and see things. We got eyes. I want to see some stuff, and I want to share it. And I can't. I'm so excited to even the thought of having a new friend. Well, he's my friend for sure. Oops. Yeah, I really enjoyed the Dunedin Arts and Crafts shows. That area really nice, and we could go home at night, so the expenses were very low for us. Hi, Cindy. I'd like to see actually. Thank you. I would love to see Utah. I've never been to Utah. Charlene says Vixen is a woman who is out for cash and baubles. Oh, I'm not into that at all. Yes, I do too, Maxie. 75 and no humidity. That's a perfect day, Sharon. You mean that one? You're talking about that? I painted that, and she's a lovely mermaid. If you haven't hit the like button, like Catherine says, before you leave, if you've had some fun and you smile a little bit, give me a thumbs up. That's all I ask for. Yes, Sophie, I would. I would definitely do collabs for sure. Yeah, I was going to get a van, but now that I think about it, I'm just going to, we'll see. Doing Airbnbs aren't too bad either. So if I go by myself, that's what I would do. I love Ireland too. I don't know. Let's see if I'm understanding. A Rainsby, do the mods ban if there are too many wogs in chat? Yeah, explain. Maybe it's the wrong word. Desert Diva's got a little problem. Nancy, because I have a lower back knee issue, and with I were on a road, slowly getting better. Well, you just it does take time to heal, uh, but you don't have to be like going up mountains to enjoy yourself. I like countryside, but I mean I like to go into towns too. But the big cities, nah, I'm not. I don't have to be in a big city to enjoy myself. That's for sure. Yeah, if you let a woman or a man, abuse you, then you learn your lesson, hopefully. Don, thank you so much for coming in. Desert Diva says that she likes the mermaid painting. My RV back area is the mermaid lounge. Aha. Kelly, well, you can't let one incident make all of the other Airbnbs bad because I've had very good fortune, very good luck with using Airbnb, especially as a single person traveling. I do like having using Airbnbs, and there's nothing perfect. There's going to be incidences, no matter. I mean, what's perfect? Nothing. I'm not sure what the blacking incident was, though. Uh, I don't go for any racist humor or comments. If somebody comes in here and starts doing that, they just get hidden. Let me talk. Kathy's asking me something. Hold on a minute. I'm telling her that I'm having a live stream. Craig's. Oh, I think Craig, you're on my mind because every time I want to say Chase, I say Craig. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I've never heard that term either. No, I'm not crying. I have a leaky eye. It's an allergy and it just sometimes drips. Yeah, I think the Airbnbs are a good way to travel. For me, if I'm on my own by myself, it's nice to have someone, a home where people are. Yeah, we're not talking about racism at all. It was just something brought up. We're not going to anyway. Yeah, Craig Chase is a great kid. He just went home. Um, he asked on Fridays, Kathy and her daughter-in-law and whoever family wants to get up early, they go have breakfast at Bud's, and the kids are there. And Chase goes, "Can you take me home?" And so she said, Chase could spend the day, and then she'll have the other two boys separate have a day during summer. Have a good dinner, Diva. Thank you for coming in today. Solis, yeah, Chase is 10. He's not 10 yet. He'll be 10. I've never heard of that, Callie. I really haven't. I've stayed at one, two, three, four different Airbnb. And matter of fact, five. And I've had all, really nice people. Me too, Donna. I guess I've lost it. I mean, I don't know. I'm out of it. I just know that I'm a very open person. Everybody's equal. I don't care if you are any color of the rainbow, or if you're gay, or you're transgender, or you're uh, whatever. I think we're all equal and we deserve equal opportunities and love from each of us. I've always been like that. And I'm really I grew up, my mom and dad were like that too. I mean, I just didn't have, there wasn't a lot of that kind of stuff. Although I'm sure if I look into it, there might be. 76 people in here right now, Craig. Yeah, Donna, we need a new dictionary. I don't know everything anymore. I don't want to be president. I don't I don't like politics. I really don't. I'm not even looking forward to the next presidential race. Oh my God. It's like a nightmare. What does that mean? What's a try hard? I don't get that one, Kaylee. Hi, Jeff. Welcome, Jeff. Yes, we are, Craig. We're the love generation. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what that is too, Sharon. I don't. Yeah, they're not necessary, are they, Linda? What does that mean, Sophie? There's another word I don't know what that means. Craig's that sounds a bit noncy. Not understanding that one. Drama, drama. No, Craig's not a black man. Yeah, Kelly's. Let's end the whole thing. What do you mean the demons are really out today? But anyway, have you been on any inclusive holidays? I just really don't understand you, Callie. Callie, I think you got something mixed up going on. All you need is love. That's right. Beatles knew. The chickens are growing up. They are getting big. They were little tiny chickens. Now they're getting big. They're like half grown. I'm buffering. Oh, bummer. Peter, Paul, and Mary was a great group. I don't know what brand are. I have a brand. This is a Forest River. Elvis Presley. Uh-huh. I got to see Elvis live in Vegas. That was fun. No, Darby, it's not weird eating their eggs. They're good eggs. They're really good eggs. I've been buying eggs, so I'm looking forward to eating their eggs. Catherine is wonderful at her job. Huh. Calvin says, would you get a Concorde Reisermobile? It is a serious luxury RV from Germany. I don't have the money to buy that, but I've never even heard of it. A lot of people don't have content. They're just, they join YouTube just to, watch videos and maybe make comments. Okay. Let's see what we can do with that one. Yeah, Sharon, I wouldn't mind a Class B. That would be a really nice extra vehicle, but you got to pay the insurance. It's expensive to own cars. Hi, Deborah Theron. Nice to see you. I'm doing fine. Thank you. It takes about 6 months, right around 6 to 10 months, where they start laying eggs. So there's a lot of they're growing up. I would like to have a fifth wheel. They're really very comfortable, very roomy, but I don't really think I want to get into big debt either. So, hi, Mama Five. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too unhappy with it. It's a little uneven, but in a good way. Yeah, I'm not going to buy a van. My truck really drives so well. There's no reason for me to change right now. And it was my husband's, and just knowing that his hands were on the wheel, he loved his truck. So I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it till I don't need it, till something makes me have to change it. Fresh eggs are great. Amanda, what I know about chickens, and I'm not an expert, but they can lay eggs for many years. But I think after about 3 or 4 years, they do slow down. Um, I don't really have all the answers, but there is a good YouTube channel about it. Becky's Homestead. She is an expert on chickens. Oh God, a Jeep Cherokee is a very nice car, though. Thank you, Deborah. Yeah, I make my dogs food. They have very very little bit of grains. If they're like sometimes I'll put brown rice if they're having a little tummy ache or something, but mostly they just eat chicken and hamburger and vegetables. That's how I feel, Craig, and it's in good shape and it drives like a dream. It really does. Yeah, I'm not going to be leasing anything. I think leasing a vehicle is pretty stupid because it's like renting an apartment. You don't get anything at the end of the 2, 3 years. You've got nothing. I don't see a reason to lease a vehicle. Some people it's good for maybe if you have a regular job, 9 to 5, and you know you want a new car every year. Bye, Amanda. Thank you so much for coming in today. Mary, I had a dog, Ty, and he got pancreatitis because he was eating. My dad was feeding him like pork and spaghetti and all kinds of food, and he got sick. And then the doctor put him on. Of course, he saved his life. That was expensive, and he was on, special ID food. But my dogs eat. I don't put seasoning. I use. I know how to feed my dogs. Right, leasing's good for somebody. That's how I feel, Solis. Yeah, everything I have is paid for. Yeah, you have to. Well, pancreatitis is quite deadly, and they have to live on special. I forget the name of the brand, but it was very expensive dog food. Yeah, vehicles are expensive. Oh my God, I was looking at a couple fifth wheels, and they were beautiful, but who wants to go into debt of 35, 40,000? And that's probably not even the most. That's just a middle one. 500,000 on an RV. Can you imagine? Calvin, how old are you? I'm just curious because I used to think different when I was younger. That's sad, Mary. That's kind of cool, Linda. She said she sat in the same row as Priscilla and the family at an Elvis concert. Brown Bear, we oh, recently, wait a minute, recently bought a Ford Transit van, mid height, so we can stand up. That's good. That's going to be a nice thing to camp in. Right, Cinnamon Girl? Okay, so Calvin, you think like someone under 30, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when you get to older age, you're not going to want to lease. You change. Life changes. Yeah, I wouldn't sleep in a tent anymore. No way. Yeah, my truck's good for a small camper, something light. I giggle fishy. I leased a Toyota Corolla when I was, you know, uh, in my 30s. but I didn't have anything to show for it after it was done. You know what? In about 15 minutes, when you leave, I'm going to close this down anyway. So we'll just close it down together, okay? Silly, Sil, I don't know how you say your name. It's a 37-foot. That's a big one with slides in the living room and dining room and bedroom. Love my floor plan. Yeah, that's a big, beautiful home. It was a good car. I had a couple of Toyota Corollas. Um, I had a Toyota wagon. Yeah, I'm not a tent camper type. I can't remember. My Toyota's like, gosh, I think a 1987. I got it new. Very reliable though. That's why I had a couple of them. Soul Eyes. Soul's Eye. Okay, Soul's Eye. Got it. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Darby. I had good family. I miss them. Soul Eyes is it's a pretty name. Yeah, whatever you're comfortable with, you know. Um, I I've thought about camping like that, but I just know me. I need an air conditioner, or a fan. I just need that. I've gotten to the point where I can't do that. I never really was a good tent person. I love the Pacific Northwest too. There's a lot of good RVs, Yeah, I mean, I leased a car, and then at the end of the lease, you bring it back, and you have nothing, absolutely nothing. Then they want to sign you up for another lease. It's a great gimmick, you get a new car, and but you can't travel far. If you put a lot of miles on a lease, you're paying it over. It didn't work. It doesn't work for me anyway. Yeah, I need a toilet too. Well, you get older, you need like a soft mattress and a bathroom. I love Oregon too, Brown Bear. Crater Lake. I've been there. I've seen Crater Lake. It's beautiful. Yeah, no buckets. Mm-mm. Sharon, thank you again, sweetie. I really appreciated you so much tonight. You really went beyond. And I hope you have a really good evening. If there was anywhere that I could live, I would be in. It would be either Washington or Oregon. I mean, I'm here with my family, and that's worth something to me, right, Gigglefishy? I'd be stopping a lot. Yes, much blessings. Right back to you. Yeah, Oregon and Washington's, I think, the most beautiful. I've been a lot of places. I've been up to New England, which is very beautiful. I've been to Florida, the Keys. I love the Keys. I've been to Texas now, but I have to say that the Northwest is beautiful, most beautiful. Good night, Craig. I hope we can talk later. New Hampshire is a beautiful area. I've been there. I lived in New Hampshire for 6 weeks. I have very good friends in Seattle. I really appreciate all of you that came in today and we chatted, and there's 70 of us still in here. But I think it's time. I think it's time. I hope you feel better, Charlene. Yeah, I mean, Seattle's a great city to go visit, but I like the country. I like between Seattle, Bellingham, Washington was one of the most beautiful places I'd ever lived. I didn't live there, visited. The trees, you can't beat the trees. Gorgeous. Mary's funny. Time to make the donuts, Craig, you silly boy. Well, listen, you guys, I'm going to end this wonderful after. I could sit here and talk for another 2 hours, but I think it's time for me to make something for dinner. I'm not even sure what I'm going to make. And yeah, devotee, time for meatloaf. Catherine says 3-star hotel camping is for her. National Donut Day. I didn't have a donut. Beverly, thank you for visiting and being here. Love you guys. Well, it's hard to say goodbye, but I'm going to say goodbye, and please give me a thumbs up before you leave. That makes me know that y'all had a good time. I'll take some meatloaf. Send me some. Thank you, Brendan. You have a good night too. Okay, come on over. I had a blizzard today from Dairy Queen. Good night, you guys. Cinnamon Girl. Thank you. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Peace out and have a good night. Be happy. Stay positive.